Then you can come to my house and get a honking big TV.
And I understand that there's an ad on Channel 7 showing what is eligible and
Yes.
ineligible.
Yes, and we also have flyers in the community.
And there's flyers around, so take advantage of this.
Wow.
people.
Free to get rid of costly junk.
Right.
Yeah.
And this is just a reminder too, I mean, this is really put on in part by people's efforts at recycling, because our program is becoming more and more popular, and the material that we're handling is growing. We're starting to have some options, we're being recognized, and these options are now becoming available.
Wow.
So this is something that, if this is successful this week, perhaps this could become maybe twice a year. We could have these collections, and I think that this is just another service that the recycling center can provide for the residents of Lubec.
Yep.
And I encourage everybody to participate. So if you've got some electronics, rather than pay to get rid of them, take them down to the municipal garage in the recycling center on Friday, and the recycling center will be taking them on Saturday.
And I'd like to recognize John for his efforts, and Bruce, who I see standing back here, and Mike. They have all, and Kenny.
Yep.
They've all done an excellent job in promoting recycling.
Wonderful.
Please, recycle.
Yeah.
It helps in lots of ways.
It does.
And I want to thank the guys at Public Works that are going to allow us to invade their space.
Yes.
They've been more than helpful. As a matter of fact, it was, their idea to have it there. When we were talking about where do we put them, where do we drop these containers off, Ricky was more than accommodating that we would be able to store them in Public Works until we were able to use them. So I want to thank the boys at Public Works, as well as Kenny and Bruce have been more than helpful.
Good deal.
So I think this will be a good thing.
I think that people don't realize how much Public Works participates in recycling, and they have from the very
Oh,
beginning.
yes. Yep.
Yeah, because so many people just think, they plow and they throw a little sand
Right.
down, the rest of the time they put the feet up and
Right.
watch rerun.
No,
Not
that's
the
not
case.
true.
I mean, every time we get a truck coming for a load of material, Ricky's always got people available. That one or two extra people down there that can help the guys out, it really cuts down on the amount of time that it takes.
Yeah.
And since we swapped over to MRA, we are timed on the amount of time that it takes for a load. And if it takes too long, we can be penalized. So by having Public Works come down and lend a hand, so far we haven't been.
Good.
So
That's good.
it's good teamwork. It's good cooperation.
Yes,
Good deal. That's pretty cool.
Big one thing.
Yeah.
Next item. Betty, who does so many things in the office, I would like the selectmen to allow me to
Slow down.
recommend her to the Maine Town City Clerks Association for the Clerk of the Year.
I make a motion that we nominate Betty to the MTCCA for Clerk of the Year.
I second that motion.
Any discussion?
Thank you, Betty.
Yes,
Yeah.
thank you.
Did you win that award?
That was rookie.
Oh,
That's right.
that was a few years back.
Which is
I
funny to
nominated
think that
her
you're a
for
rookie
Rookie
now.
Clerk of the Year.
Oh, wow.
And we got her up there under a pretext with her husband. And we had some of her family members up there. And we all walked out in mass, and she almost fainted.
Yeah, I'll put it this way, I'm very emotional.
Very emotional.
I couldn't speak.
Oh, wow.
Rest assured,
And she
appreciate it.
grumbled for
Yeah.
2 weeks prior to the meetings. I know I'm gonna wake up, stand and I have to go to work still.
I got too much to do.
I got too much to do, I don't wanna go.
Wow.
But
Can't
it was
win if
very
you're not
nice.
there,
It was a very nice occasion. What year was that, Betty?
Oh,
Things fly so fast.
It's been 3 years.
yeah,
Yeah.
I was on the board at that point.
Next item would be marathon update.
Oh, please skip that already.
Exciting news, we are now officially a Boston qualifier, which may up our numbers.
Which means for people who aren't runners,
That means to run in the Boston Marathon, you must first qualify in another race. So basically if your race isn't a Boston qualifier, some people won't even look at it.
Is that right?
So we may have a little boost in numbers now. Right now, we're planning on 750 runners,
Jeepers.
roughly 500 in the marathon and 250 in the 10K. That's what we're planning for. That's not what we have right now, but for our planning purposes and purchasing things and things like that. Now that it's a qualifier, that means that the race is tracked out. We know where it starts, where it finishes. So the finish line is near SOS, kind of between SOS and Betsy Ross. They will come from the bridge and then down Water Street and finish that way. So beyond the finish line, beyond the library, heading towards the boat ramp, that will be the area where the street fair is.
Okay.
So, we first thought they would have to run by that, and it was a nightmare for me to think of that, so I'm glad that it's separate, it's in the
Right.
same area, but, then we will have tents, across the road in the parking lot, of Peacocks, between Dodges and Peacocks, there'll be tents there. There will also be the medical tent behind the library. We will have porta potties near the finish line and then the boat ramp. The library will be open for use of their bathrooms, and I'm sure a number of the businesses will be open. Last Saturday, lots of volunteers, lots of students came out and they painted the kilometer and mile marker signs. So we're getting ready with our signage. Just wanted to mention that the committee really wants it to have a lot of local flair, so I've talked about the finishers medals. There'll be a scallop motif. It's not the shell itself, but that design, and then Shanna Wheelock's pottery will have the herring motif, and Mark Alley of Down East Wire Trap has donated 720 bait bags that we'll use as the runners' packets. So
Oh, wow, that's pretty neat.
instead of using a plastic bag or something, we're gonna give them a bait bag.
Yeah,
Fill up with all their goodies.
Oh, Mark, that's pretty fascinating, my God.
So, Dennis mentioned how a number of runners that are coming here from all over the world have pledged to raise money for the Lost Fishermen. That's the designated charity this year. And there's also people that are contacting our committee saying they'd like to do something for the community. They don't want to just come here and run. So one person commented, I want to help the citizens of Lubec in some way. Maybe helping an elderly plant flowers, volunteering at a food pantry, or something as simple as helping someone carry their groceries to their car. So
Yeah.
they think if we're being such great hosts that they want to give something back. So it's not just
That's great.
bringing runners to town, they're really giving back to our community.
Do you have any idea, Sarah, how big it'll be before CNN News gets here? Because,
I don't know.
I mean, you know, from 25 or 30 runners to where we are now, it is amazing.
Right.
Mhm.
It is. I mean, wow, that is. I haven't run in years or anything, but I mean, you know.
You can start.
Well, I'll walk, go ahead, you fill in.